Hi class, I'm Katie Zhang, and the presentation that I'm giving today is the negative impact of family reunification and the positive solutions in improving it. Is family reunification negative? The reason for this research and presentation is to bring awareness to the current negative aspects of family reunification and the effects that it can pose to families and the much needed positive solutions that it can bring this process to great success. In doing this review, I discovered several risk factors in reunification in children, families, and at the service levels in re-entering a home placement. Most of these were due to neglect, substance abuse, mental health problems from families, and rushing primacy to find placements. Rushing unification before risk factors are resolved or lack of terminating parental right guidelines were found on the state side of this process. The study observes the risks and other factors within the 5-year period of reunification. These results showed that 16% of the children had to re-enter the foster care system. This stemmed from behavioral issues, maltreatment reports, and less likely to find kinship in the foster care system. Another problem is the timeline of primacy, which is an important part of the re-entry. Child Protective Services focuses and emphasizes on quickly returning children to their families only to have them to return back to the foster care system later. Substance abuse and mental health, SAMH for short, played a big role into the re-entry. Neglect was the highest of the SAMH in the reunification cases. For those parents with SAMH, relapse was high in the first 2 years following outside treatment. To validate this problem, it is clearly an issue that current standards in the family care system in reunification is a problem, especially in families who suffer with substance abuse and mental health problems. Placing children back with their families too soon before they are recovered will only return them back into the system at a later date. One solution is the program called Parent Partner Program. It is rated highly successfully in reuniting parents with their children. This program reunites the children with their families quicker and that they stay with them longer than those not participating parents in the program. The program forms a comparison between the parents, linking similarities in the case studies, finding common characteristics, social class, and the effects of social abuse or substance abuse to other forms of abuse to pair them together. By matching them with their scoring match, was proved to be very successful. The Parent Partner Program is a bridge that gaps between the families and the caseworkers to instill trust and equality in efforts to improve the reunification process. The program also becomes a role model to the parents and helps build better communication, promote self-advocacy, support, and positive interaction between the agencies and their families. The program better collaborates along with the caseworkers to help the needs of the families, training, learning opportunities, and promote policy changes, and overall perception of the child welfare system. The program increases parents' knowledge, expands their networks, better family and youth functions, and parenting skills. The overall goal of effective parent-partner programs is to use the peer mentoring model to engage and connect parents with the formal service systems that the parents must implement what they have learned to be successful in reunification. Another solution is the therapeutic programs in promoting successful reunification. The introduction to the Family Reflections Reunification Program is used to treat severely disturbed children and their families. This 4-day retreat focuses on one family at a time, where they undergo psychoeducation and outdoor experimental programs individually and then together. The child or children and the rejected parent or parents attend the retreat while the favored parent attends therapy with a certified FRRP therapist. This program allows the child to spend time with the rejected parent or parents while the other parent receives one-on-one therapy. Then the parents will switch roles and one will spend time with the child while the other receives therapy. The families who went through the FRRP program were followed up at 3-month, 6-month, 9-month, and 12-month intervals. The child and the rejected parent or parents continued to maintain their positive and healthy attachments at each one. This study helps children better understand how and why alienation had occurred in the first place. This study also helps the favored parent understand how and why alienation had occurred in the cases where the one parent is rejected. This program works with each individual member of the family to help establish their appropriate role within the family dynamics. The strong team building exercises helps promote successful reunification and recovery. The outcome of this program promotes the strength in communication with each other and help resolve family conflicts. The validation of this solution on both programs. In the 12-month period, parent-partner participants experienced a high percentage returning home or reunification and a low percentage of removals of foster care than those families who did not participate in the program. It also showed that parents gained a great sense of motivation from other parents who successfully had completed the program. The reason it's credited to the participated parents have better chance of motivating other parents because they have shared and understand the challenges from which they have come. The form of using peer monitoring into the program has proven to be successful in reunification. This study also proved that parents who completed the parent-partner program were less likely to have other children removed within 12 months of the child returning home than the non-participating parents. However, those that participated who suffered from substance abuse and/or mental illness resulted in their child returning back to the foster care system. They did not repose that these participants could have had better outcomes if they had lengthened their time in the program. This is where having the family attend the FRRP would help families reunite under the completion of the program. This is why that family reunification or reflection reunification programs are successful. They have a 95% success rate after 1 full year of completing the program. This alone validates that the solution of unsuccessful rate of unification is using education and therapeutic programs and helping families stay together. The current method to family reunification is not productive. By offering proper training, therapy, education, and teaching better communication skills are the right steps in making this process successful for all families being reunited. Thank you.